Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for another video. Yes, I'm back on this channel again. I'm here talking everything Eurovision again. I'm talking about the semi-final running orders. The two semi-finals, starting off with the first semi-final. Yes, now, I know I'm talked about every single song entry this year on my channel, but I will do that in my independent reviews where I independently review every single country that's taking part this year and their song coming. Be doing that in April this month. But here in this video, I'm going to be talking about what I think of the running order. I won't tell my personal feelings with every single song in the semi-final, but I will tell what I feel about the two semi-final running orders, starting off with semi-final one. This is the running order behind me of the first semi-final. We will be opening with Moldova, then it'd be Sweden, Croatia, Greece, Portugal and Georgia, and Finland will close the first half, and then the second half we'll have Montenegro, Estonia, Israel, Belgium, Lithuania, San Marino, Poland, and closing the semi-final will be Serbia. I should also point out Italy and Germany also performing here as interval automatic qualifiers. Italy will perform between Georgia and Finland in the running order, while Germany will perform between Israel and Belgium. Yes, so that's it. We go through this quickly, and I kind of tried to predict a running order myself for both semi-finals. As you can see on the screen right now, this was my prediction a week before the running order was revealed. Moldova opening, I think that's a fine opener. I think that's a crowd pleaser. I think that's energetic. I think it's a good choice. Fun facts: this last time when Vienna hosted 2015, the first song in the first semi-final was also Moldova. They like Moldova as an opener when we were in Austria. Oh, yes. But the interesting bit: Sweden getting the number 2 spot in the running order. You know, people year after year saying, "Oh, why does Sweden always get a later draw? Always get the best draws?" Oh, look here, Sweden gets 2. But I think they kind of know Sweden is invincible and can survive anything, really. So I'm not worried about Sweden too. In fact, I quite like it. You know, stronger song getting the number 2 spot. I'm here for it. I think this first chunk, the first 4 songs are really strong, but I am capable to say that I think all 4 songs can qualify at Moldova, Sweden, Croatia, Greece. It is stacked with really strong contenders as the first song until you get to Portugal. Yeah, Portugal coming on after Greece is like that's going to be a bit of a challenge for them. Greece 4, that's fine. I think Finland closing the first half, you need to spread your contenders out. So I can see why they have Greece 4. Finland's also in a good position in number 7. And Georgia, just in that nice mix between Portugal and Finland, I think it's just really nice for them as well. Montenegro opening up the second half is an interesting one. A lot of people thought, and me included, thought they could be a closer. But I'm not too worried. It's not like game 2 or 3 again. It's not like a Nina result last year. I think Tamara can survive, even if she is coming on after Finland in the running order after a strong contender. I think she can still get through. Yeah, and then Estonia's next, and then it's Israel. Israel before an automatic qualifier actually is quite a nice position, not too late on for them. I like the feeling like there might be some tension on after Israel, so I like the feeling they put on Germany again for them because you need something a bit more upbeat after Israel because there might be some tension in the air after they perform. So I think that's actually a good choice to put Germany as an interval act after them just before another competing act. But the last 5 songs, none of these are like probably to Belgium to Poland. None of them are certain of qualifying. I think Serbia closing. I think they're the most competent to go through. Um, yeah, it's mainly borderlines: Belgium, Lithuania, San Marino, Poland. I think Poland can qualify. I think they're in a really good spot. I think Alicia has a good chance. I think the others. I mean, yeah, I mean any of them. it's depending on staging and how they execute it. I was confident Serbia would go through. I do think Serbia closing will go through. I was quite surprised they were chosen as a show closer. It's not the kind of song you would close a semi off with, but you know what? Serbia will bring something big on stage. I feel like they're gonna end the semi off with a boom. Um, yeah, but the other four before them, it's borderlines for most of them. They really are. I mean, even Lithuania doesn't have many friends in the semi-final. I mean, I will talk about them more in the independent reviews in detail, but yeah, it's like more the contenders are on earlier on in the semi-final and the more wide open near the end of the semis. It's very interesting ones they have done. Yeah, it really depends of how these ones are executed. Um, so I think the ones that I think will be a bit of a challenge with the running order, Portugal I see struggling. Montenegro I would say it's more challenging, but I can see a pathway for them to get through. I think it's not the end of the world that they're the first one to open the second half. Even though it would be nice to see them a bit later on and not perform exactly after a big contender like Finland. But we wait and see. I mean, wait and see. Interesting choice to close with Serbia, not the one I expected, but I live with that. Sweden getting the number two spot, you know, they're invincible. I think they're fine. Yeah, I think Croatia number three also. I think they're fine. I can see the first four songs going through. We've seen it before, so I feel like, especially with juries back in the semis, I think it's okay. But anyway, what do you think of this running order of the first semi-final? Comment down below in the comment section below. Like and subscribe this video. I'll be back for more content very soon. Until then, goodbye, people. Goodbye.